senior officers of the Government of India, representatives of maritime organizations and industry, RPS companies, maritime trading institutions, unions, and most importantly, our seafarers. A very, very good morning to all of you. It is a privilege to be present at the second edition of the Symposium on Seafarers Recruitment and Welfare, a subject that lies at the very heart of India's maritime strength. When we speak of ports, ships, logistics corridors, and global trade routes, the focus often shifts to infrastructure and numbers. However, the true strength of maritime India lies not merely in steel and systems, but in people of the Indian seafarer who keep global trade moving, often far from home, under demanding and sometimes hazardous conditions. Friends, today I would like to speak about three enduring commitments of the Government of India: safe, transparent and ethical recruitment, round-the-clock welfare and protection of seafarers, and sustainable employment generation for the future. These commitments are being translated into measurable outcomes, institutional reforms, and on-ground action as per Maritime India Vision 2030 and the Amrit Kaal Vision 2047. India today stands at a defining moment in its maritime journey. Over 95% of India's trade by volume moves by sea, and Indian seafarers serve on thousands of vessels worldwide under Indian and foreign flags. India is already among the top 5 global suppliers of seafarers and among the top 4 suppliers of officers, as per the BIMCO ICS 2021 report. The number of Indian seafarers has risen steadily from approximately 1.03 lakh in 2013 to over 3 lakh in 2024. Under Maritime India Vision 2030, the government aims to increase India's share of the global seafarer workforce from around 12% to nearly 20% by 2030, while simultaneously strengthening welfare, compliance, and global trust. Under the Amrit Kaal Vision 2047, the ambition extends further, not just scale, but dignity, resilience, and human-centric governance. Seafarer welfare is therefore a core pillar of maritime governance. Few challenges test a maritime administration more than seafarers' abandonment. These cases represent not just contractual disputes, but human distress, unpaid wages, uncertainty, and families left without answers. In recent months, focused institutional action has delivered tangible results. Over 100 abandoned vessels have been resolved, around 930 seafarers have been repatriated, and abandonment cases involving Indian seafarers have reduced sharply. This progress has been driven by a strengthened crisis management framework, close coordination with the Ministry of External Affairs, Indian missions abroad, RPS agencies, and other stakeholders. Further, this has been aided by the operationalization of a 24/7 grievance and crisis response ecosystem. Our message is unequivocal. No Indian seafarer will be left behind anywhere in the world. We are there to support them. A key reform in the crew branch has been the transition from fragmented grievance handling to continuous tech-enabled engagement. Today, seafarers and their families can access support through a 24/7 helpline, email, digital portals, and verified communication channels. A fully digital grievance redressal system enables online lodging of complaints with unique IDs for tracking and time-bound closure. Friends, no welfare framework can succeed if recruitment itself is unsafe. The Government of India has zero tolerance for fraudulent recruitment practices. Measures include strict enforcement of MS rules, regular audits, blacklisting of non-compliant agencies, public disclosure of RPSL status, and sustained awareness campaigns. The Seafarers Code of Conduct, Compliance and Enforcement Manual will come into force from 1st January 2026, defining standards of conduct, safety, and accountability across the maritime ecosystem. True welfare begins with prevention and dignity. The Seafarers Welfare Fund Society and the Seamen's Provident Fund Organization provide financial security, social protection, and retirement benefits. Then they are undergoing ERP-driven transformation. Welfare infrastructure facilities are being developed at 12 locations across India at an estimated cost exceeding 70 crore rupees. Holistic initiatives such as Sagar Mein Yog promote physical, mental, and emotional well-being, while Sagar Mein Samman advances gender inclusion. Welfare must also go hand in hand with employment creation. India is modernizing maritime training institutions, strengthening employability and sea time linkage, expanding cruise and allied sector opportunities, and preparing seafarers for green shipping, automation, and advanced vessels. Friends, Maritime India's future will not be measured only by port capacity or cargo throughput. It will also be measured by how we treat those who sail our ships. As we move through the Amrit Kal, let's commit to fair recruitment, assured welfare, sustainable employment, and unwavering national support for every Indian seafarer. Thank you and Jai Hind.